one of the best views you'll find in all of baseball. Downtown Pittsburgh in PNC Park. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, as we get set to get things going, it's the pitching that has to be considered one of the strong points on this ball club.
Yeah, and pitching's going to be important for these guys. No question about it. They're only going to go as far as this group right here is going to take them. And to me, it looks like a staff that's capable of getting the job done. And now a shot of the Cardinals' starting lineup is set by Mike Matheny. Steve, what's their focus as they go for their first win? Well, Matt, this team has elite speed, so all you have to do is... Coming to the plate now, Jung Kang, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put... Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
Well, he's having some problems here with location. He's got 2 on already here in the first, and that last pitch right down the middle.
And he powers the cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
Well, a couple of good swings back-to-back, but nothing at all to show for it.
Oh, and he just dissected him in that at-bat as he flails it. So a runner at first with 2 away. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. Kang has got it, and the side is retired. Run on 2. Adam Wainwright set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up. Cole gets the sign. They'll try to put him away here on 2-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout, and he's set down, 1 away.
Felt always nice to get the inning.
Striding into the box, Jung Kang. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
The windup and the 0-1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike.
Come on now, get your pitch up there, kid.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Jung Kang will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. The throw to third. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
Up next for the Pirates.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Francisco Cervelli will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Now a swing, but not much behind it as this is lifted into shallow center. In to score is the runner from third. It's 4-2.
Now batting, first base.
John Jason steps in. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. This one's flared out toward left. Here comes Holiday. 2 down.
Well, you know he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's...
Josh Harrison digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Jung Gong gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point.
Jung Gong.
And that's in there for strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1 and 2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
This is a very good...
Francisco Cervelli will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out. John Jaso will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a soft liner. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Josh Harrison will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left. Jung Gong digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Rosenthal comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air out toward left. After it is Holiday. 1 down.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat.
And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made